Lose weight and eat tacos. You heard me correct. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jen and I am your weight loss bestie, where I talk all things manifestation when it comes to your dream body. I myself lost over 100 pounds and have kept that weight off. No diet, no exercising, just using the power of my mind. So I teach you how you can do the same. All right, so I'm giving you my top 7 guided meditation bundle packets, literally only 20 bucks, where I'm gonna help you lose weight while you sleep. So it is a no-brainer. The least amount of effort, biggest results is what I'm all about, as you already know. So grab your copy right now. If you're ready to guarantee that you will reach your weight loss goal and manifest the body of your dreams, and I give you lifetime access, and you want me to hold your hand through the entire process, then join the Knockout Babe Society. The link is also in the description below. All right, so how do you lose weight and eat tacos? Well, the answer is very simple. I'll give you one clue. And if you hear an echo recently, I apologize, but this is my new setup and the floors are concrete and my new microphone does not arrive till tomorrow because Amazon pushed the delivery date back a day. So, apologize for that. But anyway, okay, I digress. How do you lose weight and eat tacos? The answer is very simple. Your body, I've said this a million times, your body only answers to one thing: your mind. It only responds to one thing: your mind. That is it. That is it. There is no other way. So if you want to lose weight and eat tacos, then you're going to decide right now that you lose weight every time you eat tacos. If you want to lose a specific amount of weight every time you eat tacos, then you're going to say that. Every time I eat tacos, I lose 2 pounds. Period. That's it. End of discussion. Because I said so. That is it. Don't tell me all the reasons why that's impossible and how tacos are not good for you and you can't lose weight eating tacos. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All you have to do is decide and step into the assumption that that's true for you. Okay, I do that. It is literally my mantra. My clients will always tell you, I say the same thing over and over again. I lose weight every time I eat tacos and pasta, period. And I even have convinced myself and created the belief that I lose half a pound every time I eat that. And so therefore, every time I eat tacos and pasta, not only do I lose weight, but I literally lose half a pound because I made that decision. You can make the decision and step into the assumption of whatever you want to be true for you. So if you want to just umbrella that affirmation and let's say you like tacos, but you also like, enchiladas. I like that chili relleno and whatever, okay? Taquitos, whatever you want, burritos, all the things, okay? If you want to umbrella that bad boy, then just be like, I lose weight every time I eat Mexican food. The thought of Mexican food right now is already making me hungry. Okay, and literally, I mean, that's all it takes. That's all it takes is for you to go there in your mind, play it on a loop. What do you want to eat and still lose weight? Prove it to yourself. I don't need you to take my word for it because I've already created that belief and assumption within myself. I want you to prove it to yourself that you are in control, that literally whatever you believe to be true about yourself is true. Prove it to yourself. Start affirming that you lose weight every time you eat tacos, or I lose weight every time I eat Mexican food, period, over and over and over again. Every time I eat Mexican food, I always lose 2 pounds. Over and over and over again. Because the more you repeat it, the quicker it is for you to create that assumption and to create that belief that that is true for you. Forget what I tell you this all the time. Forget what anyone else tells you. I don't care. Your friends will be like, that's so stupid. That is not true. That's not true for them. That's stupid for them. But you're in control. Your body responds to only one person, if you want to call it that. I guess it would be an entity, your mind, okay? It only responds to your mind, your most dominant thoughts, what you believe and assume to be true. That is it. So you can believe and assume anything to be true, especially with the way your body responds to foods. It doesn't matter what the experts tell you. I use the term experts very lightly all the time because they always try to hit you with all the reasons why they're right when they're not. because where I can show you one person you could show me 10 people that gained weight eating tacos, and I can show you 10 people that lost weight eating tacos. It's all based on your belief. What is it that you believe to be true? And that is it. What do I want to believe? I could eat whatever I want and I lose weight. If that's what you want, then step into that belief. Then prove it to yourself. Let's start with tacos, or let's start with Mexican food and prove it to yourself. Play it on a loop over and over and over again. And you'll know when it's a belief, because you don't have to believe it to be true, okay? When you robotically affirm. That's the greatest thing about robotic affirmations, is you don't have to believe it at all, okay? And so, but all you have to do is play it over and over and over again, and you'll know when that's a belief of yours, an assumption of yours, because when you say it, eventually there will become a time when it'll just be natural to you, where you'll be like, yeah, of course I do. Oh yeah, of course I do. And the more you repeat it and the more you prove it to yourself, like let's say you've been robotically affirming for 3 days that you lose weight every time you eat Mexican food. Every time I eat Mexican food, I lose weight. Every time I eat tacos, I lose weight. Whatever your favorite Mexican dish is, you lose weight. Okay? Let's say you do that over and over again for 3 days, and then all of a sudden you go get Mexican food. It's Taco Tuesday, and you're about to go get tacos, because I love me a good Taco Tuesday. And then all of a sudden you go get tacos, and you wake up the next day, and you lost weight. Then you're gonna be like, whew. Now the more that happens, the faster you step into that assumption, because you've already proven it to be true for you. So you're like, oh my God, that worked. So what else do I want to be able to eat and lose weight? Oh, you know what? I love ice cream. So every time I eat ice cream, I lose weight, right? You're gonna step into that belief much faster, because you've already proven one thing that you eat that you lose weight, which mainstream society will tell you the opposite. And so you've already proven that thing to be true. So the next thing that you decide you want to step into that belief will come and happen much faster, because you've already proven it to be true to yourself. Okay? So again, we're not listening to what everybody else says. Okay? Because that's their mind. You have your mind. So we're only going to think thoughts of what we want to be true for ourselves. That's it. That's all you're doing. You want to eat tacos and lose weight? Declare it. Go to that next Taco Tuesday, eat the tacos, and guess what? You're going to lose weight. I mean, literally, and you got to stop listening to all the experts. When they tell you, like, you should not be eating 4 hours before bed, because then your food doesn't digest, and la, 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 and this is where the weight gain comes into place. Let me tell you something. Since I firmly believe that every time I eat tacos, I lose weight. And by the way, on a side little note there, is I always called them taquitos, like rolled tacos, but apparently they're called rolled tacos. So, that also is a taco. It's just rolled, okay? And so I can literally eat stay with me, I can eat a 5-pack of the loaded rolled tacos with the guac and all the stuff on top, the cheese, it's making me so hungry, all the things, plus 2 crunchy tacos, like the fried ones, okay? At midnight, go to bed an hour later, wake up the next day, and guess what? I lost weight, okay? You can assume anything to be true. If you believe that you can't eat past a certain time because it isn't gonna digest and you're gonna gain weight, then that's gonna be true for you. So instead, what do you want to believe? I just believe that every time I eat tacos, I lose weight. I don't believe in that 4-hour crap and that you can only eat in an 8-hour window period of time. I don't believe in that. I used to believe that. I don't believe that anymore. I changed my beliefs around it, because I realized that I'm in control. That's someone else's belief. And so because they believed it to be true, it was true for them. So they got the results. So now they're pushing that belief onto you, being like, no, you don't understand. You have to intermittent fast. You have to do all this stuff. Because I used to believe that. But you don't. You don't. All you have to do is change your thought about it. That's it. That's it. Okay, understand that I teach you what I know works because I've done it, okay? But I'm not gonna push beliefs onto you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be like, well, I did it this way, and so you need to do it this way, right? And so understand that when other people say things worked for them, like I did intermittent fasting and it worked for me, I dieted and it worked for me, that's based on their belief system. That's based on their beliefs and their assumptions. Yours are different, which is why everyone gets different results doing the exact same thing, because it's not the thing that's working, it's your belief or assumption about it. So what do you want to believe? Do you want to believe and assume that you lose weight every time you eat tacos and Mexican food? Then create that belief for yourself and watch what happens. That's all I'm saying. Don't take my word for it, test it for yourself, okay? And literally, like, weight loss is never going to be the same for you. I promise you, you're gonna have so much fun. You're gonna be like, holy crap, I can't believe I didn't create this assumption earlier. All the tacos I've been missing out on because keto tells me I can't have those. Nope, it's all bullshit. You could eat whatever you want, lose weight. Here to tell you, you can also convince yourself that tacos are the healthiest thing in the world for you. That every time I eat tacos, I get a glow up. Every time I eat tacos, I look younger. You can tell yourself whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. And I want you to remember that, okay? Literally. You could be like, you're in control. You can believe whatever you want. Right now, your current world and your body is only responding based on your current beliefs and assumptions that likely were passed on to you by others, okay? And you just adopted those and accepted them as true for you. It's time to change that. We're taking our power back, baby, okay? We're taking our power back, and we're gonna decide right now that whatever that food is for you, that I lose weight every time I eat that food and I get a glow up. Period. That is it. I think that the glow up, that's the term that the kids are using these days. My daughter's like, please stop saying that. Gotta keep up with the times, baby. All right, so I want you to do this, take it seriously. I promise you this is gonna be a complete game changer for you, because now you're gonna be, because I promise you, once you prove to yourself that this is legit, you're gonna be like, holy crap, what else do I wanna eat? I love candy. Every time I eat candy, I lose weight. You're gonna have so much fun. And your family's gonna, I promise you, I'm gonna have to give you a full disclosure though, because you have to understand that your family, those ones closest to you, also have their own beliefs and assumptions, okay? So if you tell somebody that, they're gonna look at you like, I don't think so. That's crazy. You're not going to convince me that that's true, right? Because they're going off their own belief system. My brother did that to me. He's like, there's no way that you're going to convince me that you're going to lose weight eating all this crap. And I was like, okay, you keep your assumptions over there. You keep your beliefs over there. I'm going to go in my mind palace and watch. And I promise you, 5-6 months later, my brother was like, okay, I can't even lie because all that stuff the society deems is unhealthy, like my friends are all talking about how you've lost so much weight, and I'm like, I don't know what you're not doing anything different. That's how easy it is. All right, so let's have fun with it. Let's lose weight eating tacos and Mexican food, and let's watch what happens. Live your best life. That's what life is all about. All right, hope you found this helpful. I hope this freed you from the chains of the nutritional fact table forever, and that you understand that you can believe whatever you want to believe. All right, so be sure to grab your guided meditation bundle pack in the description below. Join the Knockout Babe Society. We would love to have you as a part of the family so that we can all manifest our dream bodies together, and we can together revolutionize the weight loss industry, because that is my mission, is to completely change the weight loss industry and to get everyone to realize that they're in control of their bodies and they're in control of their results, period. Okay, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also comment down below and let me know if you've ever convinced yourself or had a belief that you lose weight every time you eat a certain food, so that other people can be inspired that this is like a thing, that this is facts. I mean, I can say it all the live-long day, but you gotta believe it so you can see it. All right, so make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe so that my videos can reach a wider audience, so that I can make a bigger impact and we can all together be in control of our bodies. All right, see you in the next video.